Obituary news this hour. Herbert M. Rogers Jr., better known as Jay, he's 43 of Sylacauga, died April the 30th. Funeral service will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Curtis & Son North. I'll be officiating that service. Burial in the Tallahatchie Cemetery. Visitation Thursday from 5 until 8 p.m. at Curtis & Son North. Online condolences at curtisonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Herbert Eugene Gallagher, age 83, died May 1st. Family receiving friends at Talladega Funeral Home today from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. Funeral service will be Thursday at 1 p.m. from Talladega Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Wayne Hester will officiate. Burial in the Pine Hill Memorial Park. Mr. Gallagher was a Talladega native and a member of the Harvest Field Church in Chandler Springs, where he served on the Board of Elders. Talladega Funeral Home, directing. Graveside service for Miss Judy Ray Hammonds, age 67, is today at 11:30 at Coosa Valley Baptist Church Cemetery. The family receiving friends 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Miss Hammonds died April 28th. Online condolences at KilgoreFH.com. Kilgore Funeral Home, Pell City, directing. Graveside service for L.E. Buddy Pettis, age 91 of Lineville, is today at 11 a.m. from Lineville City Cemetery, with the Reverend Bruce Willis officiating. Mr. Pettis died Monday, April 30th at Clay County Nursing Home. Mr. Pettis worked for Griffin's Jewelers in Talladega for over 55 years as a watch repairman. He was a member of the Good Hope Baptist Church in Lineville. The family will receive friends this morning 9:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. at Benefield Funeral Home. Online condolences at BenefieldFuneralHome.com. Benefield Funeral Home in Lineville, directing. Mr. Willie E. Pope, age 63, died April 23rd or 29th in Sylacauga. Funeral arrangements to be announced later by Community Funeral Home. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Mrs. Edna James Salsher, age 75, died April 30th. Funeral service will be Thursday at 2 p.m. from Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega. Visitation this evening 6 until 8 at the funeral home. Interment following the funeral on Thursday at Pine Hill Memorial Park. Mrs. Salsher was a lifelong resident of Talladega and a member of the Talladega Free Will Baptist Church. He's also retired from Georgia Pacific. Online condolences at UrseryFuneralHome.com. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Evelyn Louise Walker, age 78 of Talladega, died April 29th. Family receiving friends this morning 9:30 until 10:30 a.m. at Grantsville Baptist Church, with a funeral service to follow at 10:30. Burial in the New Hope Cemetery. Online condolences at KilgoreFuneralHome.com. Kilgore Funeral Home in Leeds, Alabama, directing. Mr. Gary Lawson, age 52, died April 28th. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary will announce the arrangements. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Funeral service for Mr. Jackie W. Buddy Bates Sr., age 83 of Sylacauga, is today at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with the Reverend Charles Sims officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Bates died April 29th at VA Hospital in Birmingham. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Mr. Bates was a member of the Mignon Baptist Church. He served in the U.S. Army during the Korean War and was stationed in Germany. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Mary Sims, age 93 of Sylacauga, died on Tuesday at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Radley Smith Funeral Home announcing. Funeral service for Mrs. Mary Van Willoughby, age 86, will be Thursday at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City. Dr. John Watkins officiating. Burial in the Rocky Mount Primitive Baptist Church Cemetery. The family receiving friends Thursday, noon until 1:30 at the funeral home. Mrs. Willoughby died April 30th at East Alabama Medical Center. She was a member of the Mount Zion Baptist Church. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, directing. Mr. Danny Michael Mike Powell of Kelladon died April 29th at UAB in Birmingham. Wright's Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. And funeral service for Angelette Hope Stowes will be noon Thursday at Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church with interment in the church cemetery. Professional service provided by Wright's Funeral Home in Alexander City. Obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since the year 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.